Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show. Charlie Bahama Show.
It's the Charlie Bahama Show. Yeah.
Hey, it's your boy Charlie Bahama, and I am here at the Marlins Stadium. I'm in the dugout because, you know, Jazz, you think he's the best Bahamian player, but I am, and I'm going to prove it to them. So I'm just waiting for them to call me up, and I'm going to be in the game soon. And
Charlie, it's your turn. Let's go. Let's get going. Come
all
on.
right, let's go. I'm going to do it.
Baby.
All right, so come back for the Charlie Bahama Show with Jazz, the second best Bahamian player, and then me, Charlie Bahama. It's our independent special, all right? So come on back. The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by the Family Islands of the Bahamas, where Bahamas residents can fly free to the Family Islands with the 2 Fly Free promotion. Just go to bahamasresidents.com for more information. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. Keep up with all things Charlie Bahama by following Charlie Bahama on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Get behind-the-scenes access to Bahamian and international celebrities, along with travel info, tips, photography, and video. Like, share, and follow Charlie Bahama on all social media platforms. And subscribe to our Charlie Bahama YouTube page to catch up on all past episodes and bonus clips. You can also go to charliebahama.com anytime. We always keep the lights on. The Charlie Bahama Show. All that same flair with a little less hair.
Yeah.
The islands of the Bahamas. Fly away.
Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show. And like I said, we have the man of the hour, our Bahamian boy. We're so proud of you, Jazz, man. It's so good to have you on the show, man. How does it feel, man? You here in the big leagues, man.
Yeah, I feel good. I mean, ain't nothing than being here on the big stage, you know, representing from home, you know.
Yeah. Now, the thing is, today, we're here today because it's Bahamian Heritage Day. So, how is it going to be? I mean, you know, this place could be full of blue, all kind of Bahamians up in there. How you think it's going to be playing in front of all your Bahamian crowd? Because you know, hey, you know us Bahamians now. Hey, you do something wrong, they be like, my boy, you know, like, you know.
See, I ain't worried about doing nothing wrong. That's the problem. I just feel like I go out there, have fun, and enjoy it, just like how when I was in Little League and everybody used to come and watch our games, like how when I was younger. That's just going to remind me of the younger days, you know.
Yeah. So let's talk, because you know, there's a lot of Bahamians, and that's another thing. I mean, the Bahamas is a small country, but we got like some of the best athletes across the board, from sports and field. I mean, to freaking basketball and now baseball. I mean, how do you think we do it? We're such a small country, but yet we got like the best in the world.
I mean, Bahamians are really athletic. I can tell you that for sure. I always see some kids that were super athletic that didn't make it, and I know a lot of kids that would have made it today if we were on the same route. So, you know what I mean? Like, if we took the same path and they did the same thing I did going from school and signing international and all that stuff, like, they would be the same places I am. So, like, we just have so much talented people that just missed out on their opportunities, you know? And, you know, I just was one to take mine and just keep running with it. I was just one of the ones to get there.
Yeah. Well, tell us a little bit about the road, just so other Bahamians could maybe do what you did or try. I mean, do you think it's getting a little easier for Bahamians now? I mean, because, you know, the world has gotten smaller now. You think it's easier? And what was your road?
I feel like it's easier now for Bahamians to sign into professional baseball and professional sports because you got guys like Buddy doing it, DeAndre Ayton, you got Strawn.
Yeah.
You got Strawn doing his thing. So, like, you got all of us doing our things in our respective sports. So, like, now they're saying Bahamians could do it, like, for real now. You know, Buddy, Shooter, Lights Out, Clay, Michael Thompson, all them. They've been doing their thing, so they've been paving the road for us. Like, when DeAndre came to Arizona, that's when things really went up for Bahamians in Arizona. You know what I mean? It was me and DeAndre in Arizona, so it was kind of cool. But, like I say, I just feel like my path was I went to the U.S., Went back home to the baseball academy we have now home and signed out of there. But like I said, I feel like it's so much easier for Bahamians now to just sign out of the baseball academy. Back then it was harder because we didn't have anybody up there, you know, for baseball. But now it's pretty much easier to go and say, okay, I can see this kid has the athleticism of jazz, you know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and they'll take that and run with that, you know?
Now, I want to go to a first break, and I want to come back. I want to talk about your grandmother, because your grandmother played an important part in your career, right? Charlie Bahama Show, we'll be right back. The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by the Family Islands of the Bahamas, where Bahamas residents can fly free to the Family Islands with the 2 Fly Free promotion. Just go to bahamasresidents.com for more information. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show. We are here with Jazz Chisholm, our Bahamian boy with the Miami Marlins now. Now, Jazz, your grandmother played a very important part in your career. Tell us a little bit about her. And like, she is super special. I wonder, I mean, I know she was in softball, but you know, maybe she could, you know, beat you at a thing or two or what? Even now, maybe.
I always give her a props, but you know.
It stops there.
It stops there. Like, you know, she teaches me everything I know, but you always got to surpass your master if you want to make it great. So I feel like I surpassed her. So, and I mean, she told me that a long time ago. So I just feel blessed to get the skills that she had and then some. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, she just blessed me with the skills, and like my dad had super crazy athleticism and everything. My grandfather, everybody was really athletic. So I'm just glad that she took me into the sport, got me loving it, and I just love to do it every day, especially from watching her doing it before me.
Yeah, it runs in the family. Now, tell me about the blue hair now. See, you smart. You see, you branded yourself. I mean, you smart. Not only the skill, but you like, I can have skill and you're gonna know who, I mean, like, they'll spot you. So what made you do that?
I mean, honestly, my hair was blonde at first.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was just gonna keep it blonde, you know, just grow it out, keep it blonde. And then ace pitcher, Sandy Alcantara, he was like, why don't you just do it blue for opening day? He said, if you make the team, because I was a rookie at the time, this is going into my rookie year. If you make the team opening day, do your hair blue. And I was like, all right, bet.
Yeah, that was
blue.
That's cool.
My hair blue.
You know, but and people will always, I mean, not only, luckily you have the skill to back it up too, because you know a lot of people, you know,
Ana le lanzo.
Hey, that's Bahamians, boy. Bahamians, we don't play, man.
I always gotta let them know. You better see my hair blue, yeah, my brand, but I handsome with it. That's what it is.
Yeah.
You gotta really go with it.
Now, let me ask you, do you miss going back to the Bahamas? You get like, well, at least Miami right across the street from the Bahamas, so you get your Bahamian food, your Bahamian, you know.
Yeah, but you don't really, like, man, you don't get to go home as much. Like, right now, probably tomorrow, I want to go home for a day. You know
I going over to Nassau tomorrow if you want to go. I going over tomorrow.
I can't do that. I got a game tomorrow. You know what I mean? So, like, other people can just go home whenever they want. I got to wait until 10 months over, and then I only got 2 months to go home. And I ain't even going home for 2 months most of the time. I only going home for like a week in each month because I still training to get back into the next season and coming back up. So like, it's just so much to not be able to go home. But when I go home, I always enjoy myself and I love it.
Amen to that. So one last thing though, what do you think baseball in the Bahamas needs to do to you know, get other jazzes, you know, to have their chance? What do you think they should be able to do over there? Because like I said, we have a lot of great athletes. But I know when you came here, the difference between the training in the Bahamas and here was like, you know...
Accessibility. I would say the difference between here and home is accessibility and the coaching. I would say like the passion that you put in to get your kids to go where you want them to go, which I see it starting to come up now with our baseball academies, you know, like the baseball academy that I went to, they want you to make it, you know what I mean? Like it's not like oh, I'm just out here trying to get my kids to play a sport just so they don't get in trouble type thing. No, it's like you come to play a sport, but you come to play the sport if you want to go somewhere in the sport. You ain't coming to play the sport just to like chill out and all that stuff. Like everybody play basketball at home just to say they play basketball, you know, go hoop with their friends when they bored or something like that. But if at the academy, if you was playing at this academy, you would be like, no, we playing basketball so you can go to the NBA, so you can take care of your family. You know what I mean? Like, that's the things that we look into more, taking care of the family than anything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, Jazz, listen, good luck tonight. I don't have to wish you luck because you know, as you say, you got the skills and the looks. You know, I used to have the looks.
You can't forget that part.
But yeah, good luck, and you know, you as our Bahamian boy, we're so proud of you, and you know, just great success for your whole career.
Thank you. I appreciate you.
Now before you go here, you know, you got to sign, and we can do it on camera. I think I got one pen here, and see the color?
It's a blue marker.
You see that, eh? All right, the Bahamas in the house, the Bahamas. All right, more Charlie Bahama right after this. The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by the Family Islands of the Bahamas, where Bahamas residents can fly free to the Family Islands with the 2 Fly Free promotion. Just go to bahamasresidents.com for more information. If you want more Charlie Bahama, go to any of our social media pages or subscribe to the Charlie Bahama YouTube page. Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and we are here with Don Manley, the coach of the team, and also a legend in his own right. So
I don't know about that, but
no, a legend in his own right. And we're here at the ball pen here, and they wouldn't let me there because I was trying to be your pitcher, but no.
No.
But you do have another Bahamian, Jazz. So tell us a bit about
Who?
Jazz. He's that guy who runs around with the blue hair.
oh, that guy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's from the Bahamas.
Yeah, he's from the Bahamas. You know, I know he doesn't say it much, and you don't
No,
even know.
he
Even though
does.
there's Bahamian heritage, you thought it was all for me.
Yeah, I did. I actually did, but yeah.
But tell us about Jazz as a player, also. Not only as a human. We know he's a crazy guy and fun-loving Bahamian, but as a player, because we've seen him really improve.
No, Jazz is a really talented kid, and I think the sky's the limit. I think he could get a lot better still. There's so many things he does well. One of the things that I pushed for him is really just better routines where he's focused in his work daily and just the small improvements daily and his preparation, things like that, because he truly does have a talent it's generational, but he's going to have to work, and if he does that, he's got a chance to be really good for a really long time.
Right. Well, the one thing is, the Bahamas is really close. We're a very small country.
Been
but
there many times.
Yeah, well, oh, good. So, what do you think the Bahamas could do, to get more Bahamians into baseball? And do you think like the Marlins would go over more? And do you guys go over to look at some of the other young folks over there?
You'd have to talk to our scouting department, but I think there has been more and more players from the Bahamas, right? So I think the way to get guys noticed is really that it starts young, right? If you have more leagues where kids play and are introduced to the game, and a guy like Jazz may be a perfect guy, and like Lucius Fox, right? Isn't Lucius from there? But those guys introduced the game. They did it in Curacao, same way. A lot of the guys from Curacao that have played in the big leagues have went back and did clinics and get the kids interested in baseball. So I think that's how you start it. And obviously there's some really good athletes coming out of the Bahamas.
Yeah.
So, it's a place that it's probably like a lot of hidden talent there.
Yeah. Like me. You sure you don't want me to? If you don't need.
No, I mean we're gonna get you to a tryout camp and see what that looks like.
All right. Thanks so much, and good luck with the game. All right.
Thank you. Take care.
Charlie Bahama Show. The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by the Family Islands of the Bahamas, where Bahamas residents can fly free to the Family Islands with the 2 Fly Free promotion. Just go to bahamasresidents.com for more information. If you want more Charlie Bahama, go to any of our social media pages or subscribe to the Charlie Bahama YouTube page. Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and we are here at Marlins Stadium for Bahamian Heritage, and I am here with CJ Hollingsworth, and it's so good to have you on the show because you represent the Bahamas right here in Miami.
Absolutely, and it's a great time at this moment. Absolutely.
This is amazing. All the flags are in the house. I believe there's more Bahamians in this stadium than in Nassau right now.
Absolutely, and the fan participation, Bahamian-wise, those who are from the diaspora throughout this area area, and also the amount of Bahamians that travel for this event. It's simply extraordinary. It's exciting. And I think appreciating our own in the person of Jazz Chisholm is something that we ought to celebrate.
Yeah, I had Jazz on the show already. It was amazing. And also his manager, the coach, actually, because I told the coach, Jazz is a good Bahamian, but I'm the number one, but they didn't put me in. They didn't put me in.
Yeah, I think what Jazz is doing right now, Charlie, is something really amazing because he is introducing or reintroducing the Bahamas to the kind of talent, the level of talent we have in the country. And he's exhibiting that through his play. And, he's having an amazing year. For all of us, this is exciting. So the timing for us in the Bahamian Heritage Night is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, I did talk to the coach, and I said, how can we get you guys to come and scout more Bahamians? So I already put that in their ear, so hopefully they'll be over there.
Oh, absolutely, and right now the field of young players that we have back home that is playing in development leagues, and we have so many wonderful development leagues between Grand Bahama, Abaco, and New Providence, and that's where basically everyone is at. It's amazing, and then having the amount of young Bahamians that are now in the pipeline. At the minor leagues is also something that we are to celebrate. As a matter of fact, in celebrating this Bahamian Heritage Night, we had invited those players that is involved with the Marlins program to come out to spend the night with us. And I haven't seen them yet. I don't know if they're here, but I'm hoping that they're here so we can also have a wonderful time with them.
Yeah, I actually spoke to them about that too. I was like, we got to get all the Marlins. We got to get Jazz to bring the entire team to the Bahamas. In off season, they got to come over there and relax and see what the Bahamas got.
Absolutely, and that's something that we look forward to. Bringing Jazz over, getting him home with the rest of the guys, introducing the other Bahamian players to the Bahamian populace, and they need to know more of what is actually happening. I don't think as many people know what is going on in professional baseball today.
Yeah. Now another thing is, because before we started, you was telling me some history about my grandmother Rena. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, it's such a small world.
Absolutely. Rena is an amazing person from out of the quaint little area of West End. And she played a real major role in my being here in the United States, where I attended high school, a graduate of Carol City, Miami-Dade, and so coming back here was like home. As a matter of fact, I was trying to recall all of this information while we were doing the reintroduction of the Goombay Festival in the Grove, and that was a tremendous experience because the amount of Bahamians that we have here in Miami, especially in the Grove, it was just a wonderful experience for me because it was like, okay, and then I couldn't remember all of the family members who were in that community, but it's a small world, small community, I'm sitting up here with this strange guy, ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Smith, and all of a sudden he found out that we're connected. That's a wonderful thing, man.
Yeah. That's it, man. So it's so good to have you here, and thank you for what you're doing here, and welcome to Miami as CG now. So and hey, let's just keep this this game going, and you guys keep watching because we got a lot more from Bahamian Heritage Day right here in Marlins Stadium. All right, Charlie Bahama. Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by the Family Islands of the Bahamas, where Bahamas residents can fly free to the Family Islands with the 2 Fly Free promotion. Just go to bahamasresidents.com for more information. The Charlie Bahama Show will be right back. Hey, welcome back to the Charlie Bahama Show, and now we have come to the minister, Mr. Boleg. Listen, I saw you out there throwing that first pitch. Did they recruit you?
Teddy Sweden, Secretary of the Federation, he told me what I needed to do and how to hold the ball and hold the grips. So I tell him all I wanted to do is call it a little Bahamian dropper. Get it over the plate, and it's slowly, but it's going to drop. And if we had about it, then we'd have got the first strike.
All right. See, you get recruited. We're looking for a recruitment. Like I told Jazz, I said, you number 2, I'm number 1. But the coach, Mattingly, he said, no. So I didn't get on, and I don't know. But we need you to stay over in the Bahamas, as a minister. So you maybe in the, later on in your career. But right now, we need you to stick with youth and sports. And now, tell me, how do you feel about this, man? We representing.
It's amazing if you look at it over the last few years, us getting ready to celebrate 50 years of independence, and you can see the amount of athletes we have at the professional level in each sporting disciplines. Like at Chisholm here today, we celebrating our Bahamian Heritage Night. It's well accepted and supported by the people here in Miami. You have Buddy Hield, who's going to enter this room in a little bit. You have Michael Strawn, who's also your professional NFL player. So, we got the basketball NFL player. You have Yolette McQueen, who's here, also head coach, first female Bahamian head coach, NCAA at Ole Miss. So when you look at all them coming here to share in the celebration of Jazz Chisholm, but what I really want to do is focus on Jazz and the things that Jazz has done in his short span as a professional baseball player, knowing that the Bahamians who have paved the way for him in the past, Jazz has surpassed many of them, and it just shows that, we are a small nation, but we punch above our weight class, and we're doing well. And with Jazz leading the way now as the vote getter for the All-Star tells you how great he is. And a guy coming from a small nation and have a chance to be the first time in the history of this country, and I'm hoping that this trend continues where he be a starter in the All-Star. Is just tremendous.
Yeah, it is. It started with Andre Rogers, but it just keeps going on. And actually, me and Jazz talked about that. We're such a small nation, but my gosh, we dominate in all the sports.
Definitely, and it's just something about us, what we do, how we handle ourselves, our diet, when we become an athlete, how serious we take it, and we have this thing as Bahamians, we don't like to lose. And you watch Klay Thompson, even though he's born in the United States, but he has that Bahamian blood in him.
Oh, yeah, he got a lot of blood through there.
Yeah, and so again, as you see in every profession, the Bahamas flag is waving high, and I'm proud to be the Minister of Youth, Sports and Culture at this time. It shows that the pride of those gentlemen and ladies, even in track and field, shows that they are proud to be Bahamians, coming from a small nation, but are punching very powerful above our weight class.
Amen to that. Well, listen, Minister, thank you so much for coming on the show here, and I'll see you back in Nassau. But I don't know, man. That arm, that they might recruit you. He might not see Minister back in Nassau.
No, but I'm going to do my best. But like I said, it was a pleasure being here. I had fun. I'm going to continue enjoying the day and spend some time with all the Bahamian people and let them know that the government is here to support them, all of our athletes. And as you can see, the Prime Minister in his absence, I want to say to Jazz and all the Bahamian athletes that Prime Minister Philip Davis is in Rwanda. I just came from there. He's representing us in Chogam, and he would have liked to be here, but he said, continue doing your good work. Your efforts and good works will not go unnoticed in our country.
All right, amen to that. More Charlie Bahama right after this. The Charlie Bahama Show is brought to you by the Family Islands of the Bahamas, where Bahamas residents can fly free to the Family Islands with the 2 Fly Free promotion. Just go to bahamasresidents.com for more information. If you want more Charlie Bahama, go to any of our social media pages or subscribe to the Charlie Bahama YouTube page. Hey, thanks for watching the Charlie Bahama Show this week. It's amazing. I'm so happy we had Jazz on and also his coach and all the Bahamians here at the Marlin Park for Bahamian Heritage. So this is our independence show, so I want all of you guys in 2 days to have the most amazing Bahamian independence, okay? Because you see, Bahamas doing big all around the world, all right? Okay, so until next week, the Charlie Bahama Show, go to our Insta, because you see all the behind the scenes of the Insta, and also our YouTube channel. Charlie Bahama YouTube channel, okay? And subscribe, please subscribe so we can make this show go all over the world, and follow at the Instagram at Charlie Bahama, all right? So we can go all over the world. And like I said, you get all the behind the scenes when you go there and follow me, okay? Like Jazz, there's a lot of stuff you saw on my Insta and the YouTube channel that you won't see on the TV show, okay? Until next week, Charlie Bahama.
Charlie Bahama Show. 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 Charlie Bahama